welcome back. Mr. Macpherson, your new movie, The Cup, I was very interested to learn, is actually your first feature film.
But yeah, first film, man. It was fun. It was scary, and I always put a lot of pressure on myself, but it was fun. It was great.
Is there any advice you can give to a first-time film actor, Anna, a young man trying to make it in Hollywood?
Just do not follow whatever I've done. My parents are so mortified at, like...
Why?
Oh, you know, because I've done, like, all my movies are kind of offensive. And,
Got a pineapple in your mouth.
I know.
Got the Stoner Award.
I know.
Do you take your parents to your films, like to the premieres and stuff like that?
I do. I have to give them a little bit of wine before we go. I'm like, hey, Mom, I think you should go to the bathroom right now. Right now. Go. Hurry. Because she's really conservative.
My mum is the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, she'd love it.
She's like, she wants you to have sex.
Yeah.
More sex on film. And now you're in LA now, obviously, because here we are, and doing the audition circuit a little bit. As an Aussie, do you go in with the Aussie accent, with the American accent?
It's an interesting one. There's different schools of thought. I've got a shit accent. I sound like Greg Norman when I go in and do an American accent, you know. But but Aussies have done so well over here that you kind of want to let them know that you're an Aussie. But then go, but here's my accent. So, whereas others go in... I went in for an audition during the week and I was just kind of in the zone and really wanted to nail the accent, so I stayed in it until at the end of the audition. But you walk into a room and there's 30 guys that look exactly the same in blazers and manicured beards. Not that this is manicured, this is totally natural. But, you know, and they're all mumbling to themselves and they're all, you know, no one's making eye contact and you know, they're all... taller and better looking and musclier and shit and you know it's daunting, but it's fun and it's incredible. And you got the best actors and the best writers and the best of everything in this town, and it's an inspiring place to be.
Well, I think you'll find you'll get by okay, because most Americans, as I have discovered, know almost nothing about our accent or our culture. And I headed out to Hollywood Boulevard to just to kind of prove a point. Do you know where I'm from? Take a guess.
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna guess England.
London.
Where are you from?
New Jersey.
Are you really from New Jersey?
Not from where the Jersey Shore is. Classy Jersey, thank you very much.
Is there such a thing as classy Jersey?
Oh my gosh, yes. Hello, you're looking at it.
Let's give you a phrase to say. I'm going to shoot through later the Savo. How you going, mate? You all right? What? Don't go in the water, there's a shark.
Oh my god. Don't go in the water, there's a shark.
No, yeah.
Nah, yeah. It's water.
No, it's water. I'm going to shoot through.
I thought you said you were going to shoot somebody. It's water.
How's it going?
Yeah, put an A in there. How's it going?
How's it going?
That's better.
Water.
There we go. Try this one. Are you taking the piss?
Are you taking a piss?
If I said to you, I'm going to shoot through to Macca's the Savo, what would I be saying?
I have no clue.
I'm going to shoot
You want me to remember a full sentence in Australian?
Yeah.
I can barely speak English.
Do you know anything at all about Australia?
You have wallabies? Don't you have wallabies?
We do have wallabies.
Yeah, Google that.
Do you know what a wallaby is?
No, it's like an armadillo, right?
What really turned me on about your country was a movie, Kangaroo Jack.
Disgust me.
Kangaroo Jack.
There's a Jersey girl there, Ken.
Yeah. Wow. I recognize her. We all know each other in Jersey, so I saw her. I was like, it's Pam.
Do you get back to Jersey much?
I
got
do.
a comic book store there.
I still have a comic book store there. The seat of our government, my business is there. My offices are still back there. So I go back fairly regularly, probably now about every other month.
And what about you, Anna? Do you make it back to your hometown?
Yeah, my husband and I are both from northern Seattle area, and yeah, woo!
There you go. How is it when you go home for what you've done, your success and everything like that?
Well, I was not...
Do you have a Walk of Fame star?
Believe it or not, between my talking retainer and the cape, I wasn't the most popular young lady. Yeah, no, I go back, like, we hang out at the local restaurants, the local bars, and it's a little odd. I'm always like, hey guys, remember me? And they're like, oh God, that girl. So annoying, I can't believe she's back here.
Oh really? Do you think that's jealousy a little bit?
No, I think it's just because you know what, it's just, I think it's the hometown thing. There's always the awkwardness of like, this is how I remembered you, and now like we're sort of trying to get to know each other again as adults, right?
There's definitely, I think, a little bit of like, if you do something, particularly if you do some little high profile, like if you're in movies or something like that, then people see what you do, even if you're not there for 10, 15 years. You go home, everyone knows what you've been doing, but it's not vice versa. So right away, that creates a little chasm where they're like, he thinks he's better than us, where you haven't even opened your mouth yet. And they're thinking that you're making a judgment call, and you're like, no, because you don't know as much about them as they seem to know about you based on you being out there a bit more publicly.
And is it also from where you're from, like being a Jersey guy? That's something that people hold.
That helps. That's
very
currency.
proud.
We do too, but it's currency in the real world. It was actually up until like the Jersey Shore, but people were. It was a cool thing to be able to be like.
Is that why you sometimes can shun the whole Hollywood system a little bit?
I don't know. I've never really worked within the Hollywood system, so I haven't been able to shun.
But is that
it.
intentional?
No, they just won't have me. I've been trying. I come to the door, I'm like, look, I'll pick up your laundry. They're like, they're not interested in that kind of thing. I'm more of an outsider from the system. I just watch movies like everybody else. They would never let me make those movies, probably because I couldn't do it, you know. I make movies where people are just like, hey, man, let's talk about Star Wars and pussy, you know. And you'll never
it's a
see
good mix.
It's a good mix, but it's not where the money is. Spielberg don't make Star Wars and pussy movies.
They're kind of mutually exclusive, though.
Yeah, sometimes. That's true, yeah. Usually if you like Star Wars, no pussy.
Yeah.
Well played. All right, coming up after the break, the random question hat strikes again.